guys, back again with another hair tutorial. This one comes from RPGHair. So I've already installed this wig. Believe it or not, I've already made a video with this wig and I lost the memory card. So I kind of want to catch you guys up to speed on what's going on. This wig is Indian Kinky straight texture, 130% density, 20 inches long. Originally, in my first video, I bleached the knots and I went ahead and styled her into a Topknot bun with the bottom or the rest of the hair being down straight. Now we're going to switch up the style and I'm going to go ahead and press her out. Even though she's a kinky straight, you know, basically already a straight texture, I want to see how straight I can get her. Not necessarily for the fact of turning her from kinky to silky, but you know, more so for the fact of just having it look more like pressed black girl hair. So off the bat, I really love the way the construction of this closure is. This is a lace wig, but it's more like a lace closure wig. The area that you see me straightening out at this moment that was in that bun is pretty much all the lace you get. So it's pretty much like a, I would say like a 4x4 closure. But you guys can see when I parted, it's like the hair is added to the lace in different directions, so it makes for a more natural look. The flat iron I'm using is my Babyliss and it's actually working out pretty awesome. Originally I didn't put too much product in the hair, but I believe I did use like a serum and maybe a little bit of wax, so of course, you know, it's going to weigh down the hair a little bit. I installed the hair with Got To Be Glue Free Spray and I did not add an elastic band. I'm pretty extra when it comes to, you know, silk pressing my hair. I do use the chase method by chasing the rat tail comb with a flat iron, and I love this method for getting my hair super silky straight. As you guys can see from that braid, it does take a curl very well, as I only had it in that braid for maybe a few hours and it definitely was super crimped. Now I'm going to do the same process all around the entire wig. I'm going to cut through so that you guys don't get bored, but you guys pretty much see I'm just parting the hair into smaller sections, and then within each section I'm kind of taking, you know, nice sized pieces and doing the chase method. And this method is effective with all textures of hair. I find that it helps to straighten out the hair the absolute best. Each section that I go ahead and straighten, I am using a serum. I'm just using the Garnier Nutrice or Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum. This one is very weightless, so it's not going to weigh the hair down and make it like sticky, but it is going to add a light shine and cancel out any excess frizz. Now this hair, if I did not mention, is 22 inches in length. I've seen quite a few of my babies here on YouTube review this wig and it's absolutely beautiful. I think everybody slays it a little bit different and it comes out amazing. The texture of hair on this wig is Indian Remy, and this is meant to be a glueless lace wig. Now you guys already see me straighten out the top portion, but I went ahead and gave it some extra love because I wanted it to be, you know, super flat in the front. This is the result and I absolutely loved it. I needed to go in and cut a nice little bang, and then I was planning to do like some wand curls to it. I thought that would be definitely super beautiful, and I don't think I've ever done wand curls on kinky textured hair. And then I went ahead and added my mousse. You kind of see, even though it is super straight, it still needs a little bit of finesse. And I feel like that's the name of the game. If you are not a skilled, you know, stylist, or you just don't have a lot of experience with wigs, kind of stand in that mirror and just play with it until you can't play with it no more, and eventually you will get it right. Practice is everything when it comes to hair. Understanding the texture, understanding the products you're using, and knowing, you know, based on, you know, pretty much recommendations from your favorite YouTubers, you can kind of get an idea of what are some go-to products to use on your locks. As you guys can see, that hairline looks super natural. Even though the closure is pretty, not small, but it's not a frontal. It kind of looks like a frontal from the front because it goes like, you know, all the way across, and it doesn't look like, you know, it stops very short. So I was gonna wear it down just straight and I was like, boring, and then I was gonna curl it and I was like, boring. So I decided to do some braids up front. Now normally I would do like braids all the way across, but today I just did two. And you know, I'm not an expert when it comes to braiding. I got 2 daughters now, so I have to become a pro. Trust me, the hair tutorials for the young girls are coming up pretty soon. I'm just gonna give my daughter now, Dakota, a little bit of time and letting her hair, you know, grow and just kind of learning her hair. It's actually pretty long for her to be just turning 2 this month, but you know, I'm trying to perfect some styles, and I'm going to incorporate my girls, all my kids, you know, their hair regimens and all that into my channel pretty soon. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. And I just secured each of the braids with a small elastic. I find these are the best and the most seamless without it being too bulky. And all this hair was a dream to work with. It was very easy, low maintenance, and I'm absolutely in love with it. But I did pick up some new stuff to play with. These are bronzers, and this is from Black Radiance. I believe the bronzer that I've been using was from Black Radiance, but you guys know I broke it. So I wanted to get another one, and they didn't have the one that I had, so I just picked up these. So although I don't need it, and this one definitely feels light. This one is called the finishing powder. Some this would be something that you put on your skin, but I'm just curious. I think I actually like that. I did bleach the knots. I did film it for you guys, and unfortunately, like, I literally filmed a whole video with this hair and like 2 other looks, and I completely lost the footage like way back in January. So finally I have time to refilm her, and I'm so happy I was able to, because this one is absolutely beautiful. In the original video I did do a Topknot bun. Now with this one you don't get like an extensive amount of lace parting. The track starts like here and here, so it's more like a lace closure wig opposed to like a lace frontal wig. That definitely works for this situation. But I did have like a bun on top, but I did show you guys like how I bleached the knots and how it came out. Now the knots did come out a little bit red. I did do this in January before I started doing something which is a little bit different, and what I mean by that is I started to whenever I bleach the knots, I will wash the lace and the entire wig rather in purple shampoo. Then I will lather it a second time with the purple shampoo and leave it there for like 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, just to make sure that I can cancel out as much of that red as possible. Because what I find is that with your lace, you think, okay, I'm going to use a purple shampoo, it's going to cancel it out. But if you're just, you know, lathering it and rinsing it within like 2 or 3 minutes, it's not actually processing the toning using the purple shampoo as much as it would if you let it sit. And I did learn that from YouTube. I've seen quite a few people do that here on YouTube. So yeah, that's just a tip. If you don't want it to be red, let it sit in that purple shampoo for about 20-30 minutes. An hour may be a bit excessive, but you know, if you're doing other things and you leave it a little longer, it won't hurt. Now this one is 20 inches in length, 130% density. I was about to say 150. Now what I like about the 130% density is, normally with this sort of texture of hair, I would absolutely love maybe 150 to 180 for that nice full African goddess blowout look. But with this one, it's a more natural, so you get the benefit of it looking, you know, like natural African American hair, but it looks like pressed out African American hair, especially after I pressed it out today. And you know, it's a little bit more wearable. Like, it's not so big around the crown, you know, and fluffy. It's more like you can wear it in the center part or a side part, or, you know, put it back in a ponytail and go about your day. And the texture is super complimentary without being, you know, out there, so to speak. Like, you're able to just be a normal person, human being, and not be Beyonce, if that makes any sense. Thank you RPGHair for sending over this wig. I absolutely enjoyed her. Don't forget to check out the link to this video. This one is definitely affordable, super affordable option, and they do have other options if you want different textures or different lengths. And they definitely offer, again, some affordable options. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And of course, as always, I'll see you in the next one.